The Hogle Zoo is now 85 years old in Immigration Canyon. That's about 30 years older than Kronk the tortoise, who is the oldest animal here, except for me. But the zoo came here from Liberty Park, and 100 years ago, it was the center of big news. The old Salt Lake Telegram wanted an elephant, figuring you can't have a zoo without an elephant. Not just any elephant, but Princess Alice, who was in a circus. The now-gone newspaper mounted a plea for contributions. For the kids. Then they really went to the heart. For the orphans. The campaign became a circulation builder. The rival Deseret News said the elephant is no good. The Telegram said that's slander and hateful. The Telegram said the Deseret News was cheating kids out of their elephant. Well, Alice arrived. And Alice left. Kind of tore down the place and took a walk through the neighborhood. And she kind of made that a habit.
She actually went on some excursions multiple times, not by design or plan. She would get out of her pen and sort of maraud through the neighborhood, not with any injurious intent, but she would simply go through neighborhoods, backyards, ripping out clotheslines.
It was time to talk about the elephant in the room, or at least the elephant in the backyard. So Princess Alice is one big reason, and big at that the zoo moved up to Immigration Canyon in the early 1930s. Those of us who are a bit older may remember walking through the old home of the cats. It's now the back room of much larger and better habitats, as this is what you now see when you visit the zoo. Although in the back area, pretty much everyone stopped to see a liger, a combo lion and tiger, the famed Shasta.
I don't think we ever had a more iconic animal than Shasta. She just was, she had a personality. She was a celebrity for our zoo.
And earlier visits meant elephant rides, and there was time to touch some of the more exotic animals. That's one change, and it was made for the animals as zoos evolve.
We've had to, as society has changed, as we've learned more about animals and their needs and how to best take care of them, we have learned that some animals are best left alone and don't need to be on show or on parade all the time.
But there are also things out here that are a part of many memories, and they weren't animals. Everyone I've talked to remembers drinking out of the old lion fountain, and kids never forgot the train. It's been running for generations, and that's all part of why Utah and Hogle Zoo is one.
All the time we hear of grandparents who are coming through with their grandkids and talking about when they came to the zoo as children even, and then as parents, and now as grandparents.
As for me, well, it's just kind of seen a lot in common with Kronk the tortoise, the oldest guy in town here, just enjoying the sun and moving when he wants to. So over 100 years, starting in Liberty Park, and 85 years here in the canyon, and who knows, millions and millions of memories, all at Hogle Zoo. Craigworth, good for Utah.